for us, Hair Maiden India started 10 years ago in an Alabama state prison. I was locked up. My old lifestyle was kind of basically hustling, selling on the streets, and eventually I got myself up in prison. So while in prison, everyone's in there. We're all like doing our own thing.
So,
Yeah. Is that too casual?
I respect it. I just.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our stories, right?
Absolutely.
And this is mine. So I definitely 10 years ago, if you saw me, you'd been like, he's not about to do no business, right? So so I started there, and everyone was kind of like doing their own thing. For me and my bunkmate, we were brainstorming business plans. Everything from restaurants to clubs to hotels to liquor stores to everything. And hair was one of them. So we would sit in our bunk underneath the bunks with a snuck-in cell phone, making sure the COs didn't walk by and see us. And we'd call out to his sister and to his girl and ask about questions about the market. How much does hair cost? Where do they get it from? What's the best qualities? What do people want? Things like that. And from that, I made a one-page business plan. On that one-page business plan, it was a very basic business plan, but it had an outline, an idea, a vision. 2 years later, I was out, and I had actually dove kind of back in the same lifestyle. I was like, well, I didn't know what I wanted to do with life. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a job. I couldn't get a job at Burger King down the street from my house in Mobile, Alabama. They wouldn't even give me an interview. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do business on my own. And that's why I started saying, you know what? I need to get out of the area I'm in, out of this country. And I went to India, and I went to India to start over.